Hi, Theo here from ElectroFX. I've just entered the sell here on the pound dollar, and I've placed this red line here to just show you where I would have entered a buy. Now, what happened was we had an area of indecision on the H4. It was a few H4 candles side by side, which enabled me to draw this khaki box in. And what we're doing then is to wait to see which side of the khaki box we're going to trade. Now, as it pierced the trend line against the immediate price action, it then retreated back inside the khaki box, and that enabled us to place a buy line right here. So this is where we would have bought into the pound dollar if we broke the 161.41 level. Now what happened is the market reversed and went outside the other side of the box, and essentially what that tells me is that it was a bit of a fake out designed to trick people into taking the buy, and then it's gone the other way to knock out all their stops and head on down. So I've jumped in the trade. I'm going to be watching out for this area right here that's just below us. Possibly we'll go to break even when we get to the bottom of this grey box that you see on the screen, which is an area of support. And I'm just going to target down in here, relatively conservative. I have just jumped in this trade, so let me just put my stop loss where it needs to be. And I'm going to be looking for some profit at the 160 marker. So I'll put it just above 160. And since I really don't want to watch the trade, I'm actually going to place an alert line here to go to break even as well, just so I can come and check things out then. Okay, so that's all set. I'll pause this recording and start it as the trade progresses. Okay, so this trade has come to an end. Just run by what happened with you. As you remember from the first part of the video there, we were watching this area here because obviously we've had this 300 pip reaction from this area last time. It abruptly bounced from there. So that became a very wise place to be moving a trade to break even, just in case it decides to bounce there again. Now, once that was hit, my entry, which was roughly there, went from being in 30 pips in profit to break even, which is plus 1 pip. So we got 1 pip out of the trade. Not a loser, but certainly not a winner. I'd call it a failed trade. The stop loss was around 55. I think it was ended up being 58 pips, the stop loss, but over 50 pips for a stop loss. Therefore, I couldn't justify taking 30 pips profit when I'm risking 50 odd, even though we were expecting a possible bounce there. I'm either going to get a 1-to-1 risk reward on my trades, or I'll get a break even if it does something like this. So I'm calling this a failed trade, but not a loss. And as I've said in previous videos and the text below the videos, I want to keep everything here as realistic as possible. And when I decide to make a trade video, I will post it win, lose or break even, because that's the nature of the game. You're not going to win them all. You are going to have some break evens, you are going to have some losses, but if you do things right, you're going to have mostly wins. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one.